900 miles per charge range with this new sulfur battery. Hello there folks, welcome back to another exciting video. Today in this video we'll be discussing the all-new sulfur battery, T's use cases, how it will change the automotive industry and much more. So make sure to stay tuned until the end. Also don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such exciting and amazing videos and updates. That said, let's get started. One of the most common complaints about EVs is their limited range. Although current electric cars often have 300-mile range, some fossil fuels models can travel twice as far on a single tank. What if your BEV could travel 900 miles on one charge? Theon, a German battery startup, claims to have developed technology that could bring this possibility to fruition as early as 2024. Sulfur is essential to Theon technology, and the company's name is derived from the Greek word for this yellow mineral. It has the properties required to deliver a revolution in battery chemistry, according to CEO Dr. Ulrich Emmes, with knockoff benefits in all the key areas for EVs. Marek Slavik, co-founder and CTO, had been working on the technology for the better part of a decade, and Emmes had just arrived to bring it to the market. EV batteries are rare earth minerals, which makes them unaffordable and ethnically problematic to manufacture, especially when sourcing cobalt from the Congo, as many EV haters on social media will tell you. Theon's strategies is to build a battery on minerals that are far more prevalent than those used in current lithium-ion cells, but have similar energy density potential. Sulfur is the 10th most abundant element on the planet, and local sources can usually be found in any location. The cathode is current battery technology is made of nickel, manganese, and cobalt. Emmes explains. It's called NMC811 because it's made up of 80% nickel, 10% cobalt, and 10% manganese. In our case, we use sulfur instead of NMC811. So we don't have any nickel, manganese, or cobalt, and we use graphene to replace the current collective flows of copper and aluminum. So we don't have any aluminum or copper in our cells. Only lithium metal foil, sulfur, and carbon are present in our cells. Sulfur must be melted to form crystals in order for this technology to work, but this only takes 112 degrees Celsius. So what are the benefits of Theon's radical battery chemistry shift? Of course, with today's battery technology, an EV could travel 900 miles. The issue would be the weight of the battery and the amount of space it would take up. Current electric vehicles get between 3 and 5 miles per kilowatt-hour, though power consumptions can be much higher if you drive spiritedly or in extreme weather. To be fair, let's say 4 miles per kilowatt-hour. Using this figure, 225 kilowatt-hour would be required to travel 900 miles. The current Tesla Model 3 2170 batteries have 260 watt-hour per kilogram density, but newer technology can reach 350 watt-hour per kilogram. A 225 kilowatt-hour battery would weigh 643 kg with Tesla 2170 cells, but 865 kg with Tesla 2170 cells. With a Tesla Model 3 long range weighing around 1,850 kg, it's easy to see why no current EVs has a range of more than 900 miles. The gravimetric density of the cells determines battery weight, but volumetric density, how much space the battery takes up, is also taken into account. Tesla Model 3 2170 batteries have a volumetric density of 416 kWh per liter, according to reports. While weight is significant, you also need to fit your batteries into a realistic amount of space so that passengers and cargo have plenty of room. To maximize this space, most current designs place the batteries in a skateboard design under the roof, but many EVs still sit higher than internal combustion equivalents to provide all the necessary floor thickness. The Model 3 batteries box was designed to fit the larger batteries of the long range and performance, so this base model could simply take up more battery box space. When Tesla transitions to LFP batteries in the standard Model 3 in Europe, it lost both gravimetric and volumetric density due to deficiencies in this technology compared to lithium-ion. But the Model 3's battery box was designed to fit the larger batteries of the long range and performance, so this base model could simply take up more battery box space. Due to the extra weight of LFP, Tesla appears to have increased the battery size to provide the latest 305 miles WLTP range while compromising some acceleration. According to Emmes, Theon's technology will dramatically increase both gravimetric and volumetric density, allowing its batteries to either take up less weight and space for the same capacity, or have significantly more capacity for the same weight. The current Gen 1 technology from Theon is already capable of 500 watt-hour per kilogram and 800 watt-hour per liter, far exceeding Tesla's 2170 cells. However, Gen 2 technology promises to increase this to 700 watt-hour per kilogram and 1000 watt-hour per liter in 2023, with Gen 3 technology delivering 1 kilowatt-hour per kilogram and 1200 watt-hour per liter in 2024. Returning to our 900-mile cars, the battery would weigh only 225 kg. This would weigh around 60 kg less and take up about a third of the space of a current battery in the Tesla Model 3 long range, which has a WLTP rating of 374 miles. Thion Gen 4 batteries, slated for release in 2025, will have a slightly lower gravimetric density of 900 watt-hour per kilogram, but a higher volumetric density of 1,500 watt-hour per liter, taking up just over a fraction of the space of a Tesla Model 3 long-range battery. Thion also promises 2,000 charge-discharge cycles for its Gen 3 and 4 technologies, which is higher than the current lithium-ion cell's 1,500 cycles. Another important consideration is price. The Thion is promising significant savings in this area as well. In comparisons to €90 per kilowatt-hour today, our price target is €30 per kilowatt-hour, Amos says. This is because Thion materials and energy consumptions are both less expensive. The amount of energy used in productions is 90% slower, with batteries accounting for roughly a third of the current EV costs. These reductions would easily lower total car prices below those of internal combustion vehicles. A 225 kilowatt-hour pack with 900 miles of range could cost the same as 75 kilowatt-hour pack with 300 miles of range today. Unfortunately, Thion will not be delivering its technology to the electric vehicle industry at first. We are in talk with the space industry right now, Amos says. Next, we'll give the R&D surplus to the air taxi. Then there are mobile devices such as handhelds, laptops, cell phones, and wearables. However, electric vehicles are on Thion's roadmaps, and production has been designed to scale up to the volumes required by electric vehicles. If this technology performs as expected, it could eliminate one of the last remaining barriers to EV adoptions. A battery for a city car with 300-mile range would weigh 75 kilograms and takes up 50 liters of space. A Tesla Model 3 long-range battery, on the other hand, takes 180 liters to deliver this range. However, with Thion's technology, a car like Tesla could easily go 900 miles or more on a single charge with a battery the very same size and weight as it currently has. Of course, recharging a 225 kilowatt battery on a 7.4 kilowatt home charger would take around 30 hours, and even the fastest public DC rapid chargers would take over an hour to reach 80%. However, if you can travel 900 miles on a single charge, you might never need to use a public charging station. It's worth noting that despite the fact that both EVs and internal combustion engines were invented around the same time, EVs have progressed much more quickly. The electric vehicles as we know it today has only been around for a decade or so, whereas internal combustion engines have been steadily improving for over a century. The EV is already more comfortable to drive, faster and less expensive to operate than internal combustion engines. It won't be long before technology like Thion's allows EVs to travel longer distances between refueling stops as well. This means that much faster, more efficient EVs with 1,000-mile range will be commercially viable at a cost comparable to current EVs. Furthermore, they would be useful in 10 years, reducing waste and increasing the rate of EV adoption dramatically. Additionally, short-haul flights, cargo vessels, and passenger ferries will be equipped with technology that will enable them to operate entirely on electricity. These sectors will finally be able to meet their low-carbon goals, thanks to the weight savings, long life, and competitive price. In short, lithium-sulfur batteries have the potential to enable a wide range of activities to be converted to electric, making net zero emissions much more feasible. That brings an end to our video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such great content. Let us know your thoughts on sulfur batteries